just wanted to send a quick hello and I love you. Oh, good news. I'm gonna be coming home soon. Yay! I cannot wait to be done with this babysitting job and come home to my loving husband. I miss you. Oh, I gotta get back to work. I love you, Ethan. I miss you so much. I'm sending tons of kisses. Bye, baby.
Ethan. You were right. I did lie to you. I shouldn't have. All I can say is that if you get this, stay away.
Hello?
Hey, it's Ethan.
Oh, hey. You alright? You just disappeared the other night.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. It's Mia. She's not dead, she's alive. She's back.
They found her? How? What happened?
I don't know. Look, I don't know how, but she's back. She's back somehow. Maybe it's a prank. She wants me to come and get her.
Where is she?
Dulvey, Louisiana.
Dude, it's been 3 years.
I know, but what if it is her? I have to find out what happened.
All
This
right.
is the place.
This is 5444. I'm playing Resident Evil 7, if you couldn't tell. I'm sorry I was a little bit quiet there. I just wanted to let the cutscene play, let you all watch it. I think it's pretty good. The facial animations are definitely a little odd, but that may just be my graphical settings. I've played a little bit of this game, but not too much. And I think it's really good, which is why I decided to stream it for you guys. So, we are going to try it out. Let's go. So, a big thing that I've noticed while playing this game is the footsteps are really good. They got tons of Foley work on different sounds of footsteps, and the way the footsteps interact with what you're doing is really good, which, I mean, you'll see it later. But it can really make it feel like there's someone else there when there actually isn't. It makes things a lot more unnerving. Sneak into a Louisiana ghost house. Oh. That's a notification. Who's getting that? Oh. Oh, I can't run. And he's gone. Which, yeah, it's not exactly unexpected, but... Woo! legs. I don't know what the horse legs are on. It definitely doesn't look like a horse. Oh! Horse legs. And, circular saws. Oh, and, oh, maybe cow legs then. It's got horns. Man, that would be a scary fucking boss monster. Just a bunch of legs. So, I haven't played a lot of Resident Evil games. I've heard the recent ones have not been very good, with the exception of this one. 4 I know is very good, and I know the original is very good. I don't hear much about 2 and 3. So, I'm not sure what the lore behind most of this is. You know, I know it's a zombie game, sure, but that's about all I got on this. Resident Evil has helped me in coming up with a theory about zombie games and what makes a zombie game effective and interesting, and what makes a zombie game a bland zombie game. You know, there are a lot of bland zombie games out there nowadays. I count... I wouldn't say Left 4 Dead, because that factors into what I'm about to say, but I mean, you know what I'm talking about when I say bland generic zombie games. But Resident Evil has never been one of those bland generic zombie games. Even when it had pretty basic zombies, I mean, partly it was because there wasn't a plethora of zombie games. I guess I have to go in here. Oh, shit. That's actually a pretty good flashlight. So, zombie games, to me, are really boring. The premise of a zombie, I think, is fundamentally antithetical to good gameplay. A lot of really good sound design here. A zombie's AI is supposed to be dumb. It's supposed to be, you know, a zombie is a dumb, slow-moving, and, like, aggressive, but not particularly dangerous entity on its own. And so, games can avoid this problem in a few ways. And the way Resident Evil chose, I think, is to make the zombies less zombie-like. And you see this in other media too, right? They break the conventional zombie rules of, you know, like, it's slow-moving or it's dumb, right? So, Resident Evil has had the lickers, it's had, I mean, I don't even remember all it's had, but it makes the zombies into something that isn't very zombie-like. It still has the trait that it's, you know, living dead, but it's not necessarily what most people would think of first when they think of a zombie. And the other way to make a compelling zombie game is by not focusing on the zombies at all. And you can do this in a few ways. So, The Walking Dead is great because the story just doesn't give a shit about the zombies. The zombies are incidental to people struggling in a bad situation, and that's what makes the stories interesting and compelling, and what makes your decisions meaningful, right? It could just as easily be a forest fire that's threatening everyone's lives, and that would be just as scary. And Dead Rising does a similar thing, where, you know, zombies are in the game, and you think, well, that's a main focus of the game, is killing zombies, but it's really not. The zombies are more there as furniture than anything else. Derelict house footage. I'm sure we'll get to watch that. And this is a save point. You can see all my old saves, but I got to the old house, which is sort of level 2. You've done the first major boss fight, and you're on to the next segment. But that's as far as I've gotten. So, this game, from what I've played of it up through the old house, does both. It both makes the zombies not exactly zombies, and it makes the game less about them being zombies than about the other problems, right? You have this very human connection with your lost girlfriend, and that leads to some very interesting scenarios, which are some of the first things that we'll see. And the other thing is that... Okay, that's locked. The other thing that we'll see is that the zombies are not very zombie-like at all. The designs for the monsters are incredibly creative, and I love them. I think they're really terrific. Alright, girl in underwear. Guy leaning over dead body. Let's play piano. Okay, fuck, I won't play piano. Shit, jeez. Cage. Good to know. That does look like the owners. So what I was talking about earlier with the sound design, so whenever, and I don't know if it's a problem for other people, but whenever I'm looking at an object and then I turn a little bit, I get my footsteps playing. But it feels like they're not coming from me, right? You're not used to hearing those really distinct footsteps in a video game. And so when you hear the creaking on the floorboards, you get worried and you want to spin around and catch whoever's creeping up on you. I think that's really great game design. So I am curious about some things. There's alright, you'll see what that was about in a minute. Yeah. Oh wait, it is interactable. Okay, well I'll show you why I did that. Because you learn about that in a second, which again is another piece of really terrific game design.
Boo. Where did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey, I only work with professionals. Speaking of which, make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR. This new guy? I'm not feeling it.
Again?
Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change. New plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Gators, another worthless fucking shithole. Happy?
Ecstatic.
Are we rolling? All right, let's go.
Get out of the way.
It's loud.
That solves that.
After you.
So, why are we in hell this time? Do you ever prep? What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds? Ooh, is it haunted? Fuck me. I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
What's the story, Andre?
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected. The usual.
How long did you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Clancy, get a shot of this. Let's make a great cutaway. So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not back. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Ah, shit. I know I should have worn my good shoes.
So I really like this, that you can
shit.
see that the kitchen is
Glad I had my
actually
shots.
different from when you come in at the
Although-
beginning of the game.
This would make a great backdrop.
So you
Andre,
know,
what
you
do you
already
think?
have an indication that this house is
Andre?
actually occupied. And God, it's so good because you start
Andre!
exploring the space and then he disappears.
Andre! Clancy, you
It's
see where Andre went?
fantastic. Trash bags in the oven. That's sketchy.
Where is he? Unfucking believable. This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean, producers, they come and go, but
I wonder
good
if he
cameraman
just
like you, Clancy?
despawns or whether he actually like
You stick
walks
with me.
off and vanishes. I'm not gonna stay with you. I'm looking up here. Nothing bad happens up here. Okay, nothing interesting up there. No tape recorder. That's interesting. It's not really interesting since it's a game mechanic more than anything else.
what the fuck was that? Did you hear that? Andre? Where the fuck is he? Andre, where are you, man? What the hell? You gotta be fucking kidding me. All right, new deal.
So again, you see
We
him
find
open
Andre
that,
and we go.
that
We
acts
fuck
as a
this
clue
show.
for later, when you need to open it to get to the same place. So that's what I was testing earlier when I pulled that lever down there.
You first. Need a
Fuck
nice
you.
hero shot of me coming down the ladder. So, you first.
You're a dickhead. I'm quitting after this. This is so good, because like you want to look up at him, because you don't have a lot of visibility around you, but at the same time you really want to know what's down there so you don't get caught up by surprise.
What do you see? What is it?
It's probably nothing. Come on down. Fine, I'll look around. Jesus. Oh. Hello. Oh, okay, it dragged me over. I'm gonna be honest, that's probably the least surprising thing that's happened so far. Oh, shit. Fucking boots.
Jesus.
Alright, well, we already opened that, so let's go down, I guess. Yeah, I kind of know what's going to happen. But my memory isn't perfect, so maybe it'll surprise me. Also, I think there is some amount of procedurally generated stuff in here. I don't think it's all entirely scripted. I can't remember what made me think that. Again, subverting your assumptions that it's going to be safe data like it was for those guys. Because you don't know how long ago that videotape was made. You'll find out when you read the documents, but until then. Man, now this shit makes you fucking nervous. Just these deep water. I think they had a sequence like this in Outlast too. It was really scary. And like the claustrophobia as well. I know Outlast 2 had something like this where you had to push down underneath a low ledge to get through the water. You don't know what's fucking under here. You see all the fucking bubbles? It could be anything. Shit. right when you think you're fucking safe. That shit. Oh man, those bugs are really cool looking. There's some really good modeling. That's really what a corpse, well, mostly what a corpse in this condition would look like. Missing people. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Oh, that's... Sorry, Daddy? I'm sorry, Daddy. Oh no, this is odd. Again, this flashlight is just the right amount of bright that, like, you don't feel like it's underpowered, but it still makes you uneasy around the edges.
Mia?
Oh shit. Well, that was easy. Game over. Oh, locked. What a surprise. Alright. Note. Ben died. Harold turned. Arthur turned. Tamara turned. Craig dead. Layla dead. Sean dead. William dead. Travis turned. Was Travis the camera guy? Can't remember. I can't read that next name, but he is dead. Andre is also dead. Clancy is L. I don't know what that means. Mia just has a dash. So that, I mean, she doesn't look dead, but she could be dead. Turned, dead, turned. So, based on this document, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, depending on what L means. Mia maybe turned 6, Heidi turned 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 turned. So that's 11 zombies in the game. We have some bolt cutters. Do we have anything else? Is there anything else we can investigate before we start making some trouble? Because I bet you it's gonna get hectic right after we're done. Alright. Operating room of some sort. That's always spooky. Did you hear the... Again, with these footsteps, and that creaking metal is not helping. Okay, that's a dead end, so I guess we're gonna go back through the water. And maybe we'll boost each other up the ladder. Man, I don't like this at all. Alright. Well, I am going to cut it here, and when we come back, I'm gonna break Mia out, and we're gonna see what happens. Alright guys, so I will see you next time.